Oh, hi there. As some people may know, Otto Warmbier has died. He was a traveler to North Korea. I'm not sure exactly why he was there. Um, he was arrested for stealing a propaganda poster in a hotel in North Korea. He was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor. Uh, he'd only been in there like 15, 17 months, something like that. And he was released last week and brought back to the United States where he has died. Um, it's plain as day obvious that he was tortured. I mean, that was a given. Um, the North Koreans said that he suffered from food poisoning, which, given the state of their disgusting food, wouldn't be that surprising, but that was probably, one tiny thing in a whole bunch of bad things that happened to him. He had brain damage. They believe this was because of lack of blood in the brain that he suffered what American doctors believe was a year ago. Um, but there's no knowing exactly what drugs they were pumping into this guy because the North Koreans said they were giving him sleeping pills, and that's how he came about to be in the comatose state. Um, there's no doubt Otto should never have gone there in the first place. Uh, if I'm to go to somewhere like North Korea, I'm gonna do a Doctor Strangelove, Major Kong, and be riding the bomb. That's the only way I'm going. Um, North Korea is a very desperate regime, and Asian philosophy is that they don't care about one person being bumped off if they feel that it sends a message and everyone else falls in line afterwards. And you may go, well, that kind of sounds reasonable, but then you start looking more in depth about what that actually means. And what it actually means is they can do anything to singular individuals, anything in the world, the most abusive, torturous things they could possibly imagine, and they justify it by going, well, everyone else is going to fall in line after this. And you don't exactly have to be guilty for them to do it. They could just see an opportunity and use it against you. Now, this is American going to North Korea. You go, well, not that many white guys go to North Korea. No, they don't. But this is Asian philosophy. A lot of white guys go to Thailand. A lot of white guys go to Vietnam and things like that. And you go, oh, those are separate countries. Yes, they have their own history, their own military, their own language, but who really calls the shots around those countries is up to debate. I mean, the South Koreans don't take shit from anybody. Um, I mean, they're obviously a significant power in the region, and no foreign army comes in there and starts telling them what to do, aside from maybe the Americans. But they've hashed out whatever deal that they've done. But as all those countries around China pretty much has political leverage to make them do what they want. So although Otto Weinberg stealing that propaganda poster was a very stupid thing to do, as a young person, I can see them being an arrogant prick and thinking he's gonna get away with it, slap on the wrist, and it just didn't turn out right for him. And that can happen anywhere in Asia. It's very like if they feel that you've broken one of their laws or anything, and no matter how minor it is, they'll do anything to you, anything at all. And you may not have even done anything wrong. They may not be able to prove it. They may make up evidence against you. Because there was some debate that his confession on North Korean television was fake. It was a performance. Well, that's what Otto's father thought as well. Um, yeah, I understand that a lot of people are ignorant of Asian philosophy, um, but it's also, world philosophy that a lot of people are ignorant of. They don't understand how the political elite think. And Otto's death is not going to change Americans' foreign policy towards North Korea. They may use it as an excuse to do a little bit of saber rattling for propaganda, but that's as far as it's going to go. Um, Whatever they're going to do to North Korea, they were going to do it anyway. And North Korea is just a proxy country, a proxy war that the United States has been having. It's really the whole region that we don't get along with. And the military is a very mysterious thing. It operates under disguise. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think they can just Google up statistics and they're going to be accurate. Well, no, you're wrong. And these newsreels that you read on the subject, there's no way of knowing that they're the truth. This is the Americans' version that you read on the internet. You don't read the North Koreans' version, and if you could, you would know they both lie. We don't know exactly what happened to Otto. Um, Odds are they were torturing him, and God only knows what horrible ways. And yeah, people just don't know about it. But the North Koreans supposedly wouldn't videotape them doing this, but I actually think they would, um, as a propaganda tool. And you may go, well, none of us have seen it. Well, not that you want to, but they will send that to the American government and um, show exactly what they're going to do to people who enter the country, and that includes American soldiers should that ever happen. This is what it's going to cost you to enter this country, in a military sense or in any sense. And these people, they cannot be reasoned with, and they're not easily afraid. Well, they are going to fear the Americans. They have for a long time, and they're losing this little covert war that we've been having. Western powers, our axis of power is at its strongest ever. I don't care what the television says that, oh, the United States economy is in turmoil, blah blah, this, that, and the other. It's going to collapse. It's like the Roman Empire, blah blah blah. That's on the television. That's on the internet. It's propaganda. Do you see planes falling out of the sky? Do you go to the grocery store and there's no food there? Can you not fill your car up with gas? Is any of that happening? No, it isn't. But over in North Korea, they don't show much video of it, but they eat plastic noodles. That doesn't happen here. We don't have a shortage of wheat. Anyway, yes, rest in peace, Otto. I'm very sorry that you were stupid enough to go there. All I can say is I would not recommend going there, so that other people don't meet the unfortunate demise that Otto faced. It's a very sad story, and people who don't care because it was a white guy, and there are a lot of people out there like that, well, you can just go to hell. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a good one.